It's been 6 months since I retired from my job. I'm still retired and it's still amazing. Yay! I still remember the exhilaration I felt as I drove away from work for the last time. Time flies when you're having fun, and these last 6 months have just flown by. My stress level is so much lower than it used to be, and I haven't had a boring day yet. Aside from the paycheck, I don't miss anything about working. I'm living life on my own terms without anyone telling me what to do. That freedom alone made it worth retiring. Now let's look at how I'm doing after 6 months without a full-time job. I didn't really do a lot the first couple months after I retired, besides read, rest, and hike. I was just tired after working my whole life. I decided not to take on any new responsibilities in the first couple months. I knew I needed that time to decompress and adjust to a new life. I think I might be done decompressing now. I'm not sure, but I feel pretty good. It's taken longer than I thought it would. Work stress builds up over the years. I'm still in recovery from 40 years of working. I'm just going to listen to my body. If I need a day to rest and do nothing, that's what I'll do. I have activities every day, but in between, I read and I relax, and I don't feel guilty about it. I think it's the first time in my life I've ever felt truly rested. Now 6 months into retirement, and I feel like a kid at camp where every day is a different activity. I spent my working years longing to spend more time on my hobbies. In the last 6 months, I've been gardening, doing yard work, cooking, hiking, journaling and writing, taking pictures, researching my family history, traveling, going to concerts, doing projects around the house, getting outside as much as possible, spending time with friends and family, playing with my grandkids and making YouTube videos, exercising and working on my health. I've made my health a hobby. I even made a video about it. Getting ready for Christmas has been wonderful. When I was working, it was almost a chore to shop, decorate, wrap presents, and get everything ready in time. This year, I'm actually enjoying getting ready. I cut down on the number of gifts I bought, so there's no financial stress either. I just feel joy in everything I do. There's time to get things done. When people ask what I do that keeps me busy, I say all the things I didn't have time to do when I was working. It never ends. I'm getting ready to take on a really big project. I've been wanting to replace my flooring for years. I have this awful cheap carpeting from the previous owners. I want to replace it with vinyl plank flooring throughout my whole house. I'm going to take some time shopping for it after the holidays and buy enough to do my whole house, which is 1,400 square feet. Then I'll start slowly. I think I can do a lot of this myself, but at a slower pace. I've watched YouTube videos about how to do this. I know I can do the bedrooms by myself, but the bathrooms and the kitchen might be a little harder. I mean, I probably could remove the toilet and reinstall it myself, but I don't really want to. I can hire someone to help me finish the job. One of the big motivators for me to start this big project is I decided I'm ready and I really want to get a dog. It takes a long time to heal when you lose a pet. I also didn't feel right about getting a dog when I was still working full-time and away from the house for 9 or more hours a day. But I found this YouTube channel, Rocky Kanaka. I don't know if I'm saying that right. He has like 5 million subscribers, so you may have already seen his videos, but they're new to me. He sits with shelter dogs. He also has a farm where he fosters and rehabilitates rescue dogs. I'm going to give you a warning. You can't watch his videos without wanting to adopt a shelter dog. I want to adopt a dog every time I watch his videos. I'll link his channel below in case you haven't seen it. I'm really excited to get a dog, and it's motivation for me to finally start this huge home improvement project. I think having no carpet will be best for getting a new dog, so my plan is to spend the winter months redoing my flooring and get a dog in the summer. I'll keep you updated. My biggest fear with early retirement is that I'd have to go back to work again. What if I run out of money and can't pay the bills? Actually, things might be going a little too well. My portfolio has increased over 7% since I left my job, and that was unexpected. The stock market has been crazy good and gave me a boost. When the stock market is down, it helps me to just mentally zoom out 30 years. Then I realize that it's just a blip and there's almost no chance of me running out of money. Simplicity also makes retirement more affordable. Early retirement finances can be complicated because your retirement is longer. Inflation and unexpected expenses can wear down the value of your nest egg over time. So I do feel like I need to be a little more conservative in the beginning. But you may not need as much money to retire as you think. I'm pretty conservative and frugal. I estimated needing a bigger income, but I'm not spending at the rate I planned on. I'm also spending less of my bridge account than I had anticipated. Most working class people should be able to retire early if they just put their minds to it. You'd be surprised how little you actually need to live a happy retired life. The finance part just requires discipline. I have several videos about this. I enjoy managing my finances and investments, and I have more time to do it now. Retirement is a time where you're allowed to focus on yourself. You can enjoy getting healthier, and you can stay that way. You can discover new interests, and you can enjoy the freedom you've probably never had in your whole life. I'm so content and savoring the fruits of my labor. I'm defining my new life. Retirement means doing whatever I feel like, whenever I feel like it. One of the best parts of retirement is there isn't pressure to rush to get things done. There's nothing wrong with spending some unmanaged and unscheduled time just being retired. Then you can figure out what you want to do. After working a high-stress job for so many years, no structure, no obligations can be one of the best things ever. I'm enjoying my freedom, and I still break out in a huge smile every time I remember I'm retired. I'm so in love with retirement. When I wake up each morning, I stretch and I think, what will I do today? My days aren't set in stone. Most of them just kind of unfold themselves. I'm living the dream and I get to make it up as I go. Retirement is a reward for a lifetime of hard work. I was born for this. I adore my life now. To put it simply, retirement is the best job I've ever had. Life is good and I highly recommend it. What do you picture retirement being like for you? If you're already retired, what is life like for you? Am I still just in the honeymoon phase, or does this magic continue? If you want to share about it, feel free to leave a comment. If you're seeing me for the first time, hi, I'm Julie and this channel's Happy on Monday. Thanks for joining me. If you found this helpful, please like. And if you're interested in early retirement, consider subscribing. I'm going to leave you with a quote by C.S. Lewis. There are far better things ahead than we ever leave behind. Hope to see you again soon.